Hi everyone, now we are going to learn about looping program structure. So there are three different programs asked in loops. One will be sum of series, the second type will be pattern printing, and the third type will be number based. Now I am going to explain you about sum of series. So the sum of series program, this will be the basic logic class construct. Input is based on the left hand side variables whatever you are having. Then you have s is equal to 0. Whenever it is sum, s is equal to 0 is initialized, then it is a looping variable, and s is equal to s plus what is what you have to decide, and finally you will print. So this is the structure of that particular sum of series. Whatever you take, this will be the main structure. So class name, void main, some input you have to give there. It is int s is equal to 0. I'm sorry. This is the basic structure of sum of series program. Class name, void main, input you have to give, int s is equal to 0, for initial value, condition value, and increment or decrement you will be giving it here, and inside the for loop whatever sum is available you will have to give it here, and then SOPLN statement to print the sum. This is a basic structure for any sum of series program you take. This basic structure is enough if you understand. This is the program to calculate the sum of series taking the value of a and n. So you take the value of a, you take the value of n, and how do you do it? So that is what is explained here. So first time it is 0. So when you take 0, s is equal to 0 plus a by 2. Okay. So I plus plus, it will become 3. It will go here. Already s value is a by 2. Now it goes to the I value. I is 3. Then a by 2 plus a by 3 will come. So you get the second series. So again I plus will become 4, and now I am giving a by 2 plus a by 3, which is the sum value here is updated here, and now the fourth iteration, the third iteration over here, a by 2 plus a by 3 plus a by 4. Now with I plus plus will become 5, and go here a by 2 plus a by 3 plus a by 4. So it becomes 5, and it keeps on going. So this is how the program executes. We'll see the next type. Here you have 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus. What are you supposed to do in these type of questions? You see class name, void main intent, double n, and giving s is equal to 0, and then n is equal to n divided by 2.0. So what you have to do here is only one thing. After the for loop, you will have to just check whether the particular for loop variable is modulus by 2 or not. If it is modulus by 2, then you make it as plus. If it is not a modulus, you make it as minus. If it is divisible by 2, you make it as plus. If it is not divisible, you make it as minus. Finally you print the sum. So this is the next one, factorial. Factorial is along with the sum whatever you are having, you will add one more variable called as f is equal to 1, and for that you take the j variable and f equal to f star I. All the other steps remains the same. So this is the next one. You can just go through this program. This program shows the same thing. So class series I'm giving void main. Okay, no need of scanner, but if you want you can just add. So enter the value of a and n. So I'm taking the value of a and n. After that you will be finding double for I am using for I is equal to 1 to n, and later s is equal to s plus what. That is what is very very important. A divided by I plus 1. Then the program goes that way, and finally you get the output of sum of series. Now I am giving the value of a and n, then you will get the final output of a and n. Hope you would have understood this topic. Next one is again sum of series. This is a series of 1 plus 2 this way. See, everywhere it is the same. Series, void main, double s is equal to 0, int s is equal to 0, and for loop, and whatever comes in between matters. Otherwise the logic remains the same. Hope you would have understood. Please do practice and then be confident. All the best.